Welcome to Puvanur RVIR Laya Academy of Music and Mathematics. Welcome to Puvanur RVIR Laya Academy of Music and Mathematics. We are in level 4, 35 Thalas cycle. We are currently reviewing Tisra, Jathi, Triputa, Thalam, 7-beat cycle. We had seen 3 sections of korvais in this 7-beat cycle. Today I am going to teach you few more korvais just to give you an idea of how to think differently. And also this one is a bigger sequence. And art of putting this thala into the structure is slightly difficult. I am exposing that idea in this class. Before I get into the class, I will start this class as usual with a Tirukkural. வாய்மை எனப்படுவது யாதெனின் யாது ஒன்றும் தீமை இல்லாத சொல்லல். What is the meaning of it? உண்மை என்று கூறப்படுவது எது என்றால் மற்றவர்க்கு ஒரு சிறிதும் தீமை தராத சொற்களை கூறுதலே ஆகும். What is the definition of truth? Tiruvulvar completely gives a definition which is par excellence. மற்றவர்க்கு ஒரு சிறிதும் தீமை தராத சொற்களை கூறுதலே ஆகும். You should not use words which will do harm to others. You have to use good words, wisest of words, choicest of words. That's important. With this keynote, I'm entering into the class. We are in Tisra, Jathi, Triputa, Thalam. We have seen some 3 sections of korvais. Today I am going to handle a longer korvai. It's a big sequence. This is more for building your concentration. One is your memory, your concentration, and also how to tell within the thala. So your thalam also will be perfected if you keep practicing whatever the korvai I am teaching. So that will enrich you to even tell more advanced korvais, whatever you are going to hear played by Vidwans, or you are going to compose in future date if you have become an expert in this field. So this korvai goes like this. Thaga takita takadinatam. Thaha takita takadinatam. Taha is 4. Taha. Ta. Ha is 4, okay? Tak kita, taha kita is again 4. Tak dinna is 4. Tham is 2. Taham is 2. So that is I just want to give you the maths behind it. Taga tak kita takadina tam. 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 Takita takadina tam. Takadina tam. Takadina tam. Takadina tam. Takita tam. Don tatam tatam. Takita tum. Tadikita tandaga. Takita tum. Tadikita tandaga. Takita tum. Tadikita tanda. So if you look at it, it's a gradual reduction. Taha takita takadina is the phrase. Tak takita takadina. One syllable is reduced, which is tak takita takadina. Next one is tatakita takadina. Tatakita takadina. Takita takadina. Takita takadina. Takatakadina. Tatakadina. Takadina. Takita. Taka. Tak. So it starts from there, starts from 12 and ends at 1. So you have to go that far and then ensure that, and then the later half is you have to see how much is needed. It's a 140 akshara korvai. So whatever is the total of this, I'm going to show you. As I told you, this maths behind it, I'll show you on the screen. and then so that how it gradually reduced, it has a structure, and how you arrive at 140. This will also be very clear, and later you can use this as a reference to. I'll also read out the korvai, the way you're going to express it, because the way I type it and the way I annotate it, that's important, because that's the reason why I'm going to voice over this korvai as well. You will see on the screen. So it'll be a good reckoner for you if you want to refer it back. So that's information I want to pass it on. So the way you have to play. This is the korvai. Now, let's do a trick on this improving the korvais. Now, the first time when you rendered the korvai, in the first half you gave ta ha ta kitta taka dina ta. Instead of that, I'm going to change it to thang. Ta ga ta kitta taka dina tang. Ta 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 taka dinna tong, 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 takita tong, taka tong, tatong, ta di kita tum, taka ta di kita tum, taka ta di kita ta. This is the second variety. So what I'm doing here is, instead of tham, I'm replacing with thang, starting from the 12th phrase, ending with the first number 1 syllable phrase. I'm using this thang. The later half, I'm appending with suffixing it with tadi kitatum, takatadi kitatum, takatikutadi kitatum, to arrive at the mathematics of 140 aksharas, and then it becomes a korvai. That's the second variety. The third variety goes like this, from 2, then 3, and logically you have to give a 4 korvais after the every phrase. Taga, tak kita taka dinna taga, tak ta kita taka dinna taga, tak ta kita taka dinna taga, tak kita taka dinna taga, tak kita taka dinna taga, tak kita taka dinna taga, taka dinna taga, taka dinna taga, taka dinna taga, takita taga, takataga, tataga, takita tum, tadikita tum, takita tum, tadikita tum, takita tum, tadikita tum, ta. That's how you have to play. This, why I introduced this one of the very famous korvai what Maniyar used to play, Palghat Maniyar used to play in Thalam. This is an inspiration, whatever I did in Tisra, Jathi, Triputa, Thalam, is an inspiration what I got it from Palghat Sri T.S. Maniyar's very famous korvai, used to play very frequently in his exterior concerts. That korvai goes like this. Taga, takita taka dinna tang, takita kita taka dinna tang, tata kita taka dinna tang, tata kita taka dinna tang, takita taka dinna tang, takita taka dinna tang, taka dinna tang, taka dinna tang, taka dinna tang, takita tang, taka tang, tatang, tang, taga, digi, kigi, taga, tungum, tadikita tang, tiki, kigi, taka, tung, tadikita taka, dinga, natum. It's a classic korvai. of Manier, I got the inspiration and I tried to do with a variation of 2 korvais, 3 korvais, 4 korvais, and with the pin mahodam, which is the Uttarangam, I changed it to suit Tisra Jathi Triputa Thalam. It's a creative idea offshoot of that korvai. So I want to give that idea upfront to you students. The reason is to get the concentration, memory, and then the way you have to express it. It needs a lot of practice, so you can do it early in your career, in your musical career, so that you can grow with this. The next korvai is a classic korvai I want to teach you, which is again composed by me, which is all 7, but it's very intricately poised. I thought I can give this idea to you. Tadum tat dum tak dum, tadum tat dum tak dum, tadum tat dum tak dum, ta ka di mi ta ki ta ka di mi ta ki ta ka dim mi ta kita 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 tadum tat dum tadum tat dum ta ka dim mi ta kita ta ka dim mi ta kita ta ka dim mi ta kita tadum tat dum tadum tat dum ta ka dim mi ta kita ta ka dim mi ta kita ta ka dim mi ta kita ta. That's the korvai. I'll tell you the maths behind it. Why I say it's all 7. It might not say give you directly a 7 everywhere. Tadum tadum tak dhum. Tadum tadum tak. Tadum is 3. Tadum. Tadum. Taha dohum is 4. Tak. Tahak. So it's again 3. So 3 plus 4 plus 3 is 10. Tak dohum. Doho om. So there is 4. So 10 plus 4 is 14. It is a factor of 7. So tadum tadum tak dohum is, though it does not give you a 7 at the outside outfit, but actually 7 is inherent inside it. It's a 14, 7 and 7 is hidden within it. So you are repeating this tadum tadum tak dum, tadum tadum tak dum. If you want to experiment whether it's a 7 factor, you can tell it in Mr. Chapel. Tadum tadum tak dum, tadum tadum tak dum, tadum tadum tak dum. Perfectly fits in Mr. Chapter. Ta di mi ta ki ta. Takadimi takita in its lowest form. Then ta ka di mi ta ki ta. Next form. Takadimi takita. Next form. Takadimi takita. 4 forms of 7 in different dimensions. The first half is, the 7 is not even visible to you, but it's laid within that phrase of tadum tadum tak dum. That's how this korvai is very interesting. And the korvai what I give after takadimi takita, takadimi takita, takadimi takita, tadum 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 is again 7 and 7. Tadum is 3, tadum is 4. Tadum is 3, tadum is 4. So it's a beauty of 7, all 7 into this Tisra Jathi Triputa Thalam, which is again a 7 beat. 7 into 7, perfect fitment in a different dimension. So with this, I'm concluding this class. I will see you in the next class. I'll conclude this class with Thirukkural, and I'll see you in the next class with more korvais and its introspection in Tisra Jathi Triputa Thalam. பொய்மையும் வாய்மை இடத்த புரை தீர்ந்த நன்மை பயக்கும் எனின் பொய்மை சொற்களும் குற்றமற்ற நன்மையை பிறக்கும் பிறர்க்கு தருமாயின் வாய்மை சொற்கள் நல்வழி பெறும். I will repeat it again. பொய்மை சொற்களும் குற்றமற்ற நன்மையை பிறர்க்கு தருமாயின் வாய்மை சொற்கள் நல்வழி பெறும். I think we should go with an example of 1000 பொய் சொல்லி ஒரு கல்யாணத்தை பண்ணு. What does it mean? It doesn't mean, no, even if you want to tell lies, if a good thing has to happen, which is harmless, as long as it's harmless, you can tell the lies. Now you can tell, if somebody is, you're trying to improve a particular person who is going through a problem, you can tell a lie, say, hey, you're doing good job, come on. And that's the motivational factor we should keep on telling so that that person improves and he gets the self-confidence. That's what Thiruvalur means in this Thirukkural. With this good thought, I'm concluding this class. I will see with more korvais in the next class in Tisra Jathi Triputa Thalam. Poovanur RVA signing off. Cheers. Episode 4 Tisra Jathi Triputa Thalam Korvai 1 Mathematical Understanding Total count of 140 aksharas. Interpretation of korvai goes like this. Taha tak kita takadinatam tak kita takadinatam tat tak kita takadinatam tata kita takadinatam tak kita takadinatam takita takadinatam takatakadinatam tatakadinatam takadinatam takatam tata takita dum tadikita tandaga takita dum tadikita tandaga takita dum tadikita tanda. Episode 4 Tisra Jathi Triputa Thalam Korvai 2 Mathematical Understanding Total count of 196 aksharas. Interpretation of korvai goes like this. Tadum tat dum tak dum. Tadum tat dum tak dum. Tadum tat dum tak dum. Ta ka di mi ta ki ta 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 ta dum ta dum ta dum ta dum ta ka di mi ta ki ta ta ka di mi ta ki ta ta ka di mi ta ki ta ta dum ta dum ta dum ta dum ta ka di mi ta ki ta ta ka di mi ta ki ta ta ka di mi ta ki ta ta.